What do you do when you hear an ominous knock at your front door? Do you answer it and welcome your guests with open arms, or grumble and groan because it's yet another salesperson? If you are that tired of visitors, you could just live in a floating home. From the famous Taj Mahal Sausalito houseboat to the Turnip houseboat, here are 15 most expensive floating homes in the world. Number 15. O de Squisito. When you first lay eyes on pictures of the O de Squisito, it looks like any fancy inner-city apartment with sea views. It's lavish, comfortable, and probably a prime bit of real estate. But it's not actually an apartment with sea views, it's an actual houseboat on the water. Architects, interior decorators, and a design consultant from Squisito combined forces to create an aesthetically pleasing and lavish houseboat. It's no shantytown, that's for sure. No stone has been left unturned in creating a peaceful water paradise for whoever is rich enough to own this houseboat. It has 2 catamaran beams for stability and features a combination of glass and stainless steel. It also spans 20 by 6.7 meters, which is plenty of room for the average vacationer and their family. From the outside, it looks fancy enough, but what about the inside? You're in for a treat. On the upper deck, there's a living room, informal dining room, and a concealed kitchen. The lower deck contains bedrooms, a bathroom, and a steering cabin. The boat's owners can also relax on the terrace used as a sun deck with spiral staircase access. This multi-million-dollar houseboat on Mina Sayahi is beautiful. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Now, it's time for the star topic. Look at the beautiful curves of this houseboat. They almost look like they're made to blend in with the rolling waves of the ocean. This houseboat may look like something from the future, but it's actually the concept of a potential floating home that investors are looking to make. The cost? $7 million. Would you live on this boat? What do you think the inside is like? Comment down below with the hashtag star topic and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen. With that said, let's keep things moving. Number 14. The Taj Mahal. If you happen to be in the Sausalito area and spot the Taj Mahal, you'll be forgiven for rubbing your eyes and doing a double take. The houseboat, which goes by the name of the Taj Mahal, definitely gets its inspiration from the Taj Mahal in India. Land developer and winery and vineyard entrepreneur Bill Harlan visited India in the 1970s and loved the architecture. He wanted to use the style ideas to create his very own houseboat in Sausalito. But there's undoubtedly more to this boat than meets the eye. It has travertine marble flooring, a wine cellar, sauna, secret elevator, and a top-level solarium for meditation. Bill spent over $2 million on the houseboat in the 1970s, which in today's money would be $9 million. For a few years, it was operated as a bed and breakfast, but for the last 4 decades, it has been a private home. Some rumors circulated that Bill sold it in 1995 for $850,000, but he actually owned it until 2007. The houseboat is moored north of downtown at the end of Johnson Street in Sausalito. Number 13. The Floating Seahorse. If you happen to have $2.8 million to spare and want to see seahorses up close and personal, then you may just decide to purchase the Floating Seahorse. This floating home is the product of 13,000 hours of engineering and design and 5,000 hours of research. The results are spectacular.
Wow, this is nice. Ooh, there's a hot tub here.
And clearly, many millionaires think so too. The first models went up for sale in 2015 2015 and around 60 were sold. Plans were in the pipeline to create even larger seahorse models to cater to families. The smaller initial versions, though, were fancy enough. There's a master bedroom and bathroom that make up around 270 square feet and a 500 square foot coral garden. Due to their positioning, those who live or stay on the houseboats will be able to see seahorses throughout the Arabian Gulf. Given their unique design, it's so easy to enjoy life on the sea. Or you could dive straight off the house. All of the seahorse structures are positioned around 2.5 miles from the shores of Dubai, so the only way to reach them is by boat or seaplane. Number 12. The Fennel Residence. Just by looking at the Fennel Residence on the William Ed River, it's hard to tell that it's even on the water at all. It just looks like a stunning, aesthetically pleasing house on the docks. It's even less noticeable when you're in the home, for its elaborate design means you feel very little to no sway from the water below. So even if you don't really like the idea of living on the water and end up doing so, it'll be easy enough to forget where you are. The house is just that clever. Let's not forget beautiful, too. It features curved glue laminated beams with western red cedar shingles and copper roofing. A full wall of glass looks out over the river and shoreline, and there's a door in that glass to lead you out into a stunning patio area. The natural light-drenched home is one for the magazines. A white interior partnered with glass touches throughout allows for light to flow through, and there are clear story windows for natural ventilation. The layout is quite unique and not at all what you'd expect. There's a loft-style living area, a master suite looking over the living room, and just a few interior partitions. Number 11. Dusky Parakeet. If you had $350,000 to spare back in 2019, then you could have bought this magnificent floating house, known as the Dusky Parakeet. At the time of sale, it was moored in the St. Catherine docks of London and was a modern, delightful home on the water that anyone would surely enjoy living on. Surprisingly, there were no takers when it was first put on the market, so there's been a dramatic price reduction. Those who choose to purchase this beauty will get to benefit from 470 square feet of space to relax, all within a 60-foot long, 12-foot wide canal boat. Architect firm 3144 Architects were responsible for its design and said the materials were used to enhance the sense of space. Whitewashed tongue and groove Douglas fir makes up the interior and is complemented by extra-wide timber planks for flooring. There's a generous-sized kitchen galley with a hidden washing machine, gas hob, dishwasher, and oven, and plenty of cabinetry as well. Boat owners would also get to enjoy a beautiful living space with clever storage, an innovative bathroom, and a stateroom bedroom. It's a yes please from me. Number 10. Ginger. If you've got $270,000 tucked away under your couch cushions for a rainy day, then it's time to put it to good use. You could be the proud owner of a stunning houseboat on Lake Union called Ginger. Alternatively, you can rent this beautiful floating house for $2,295. Ginger is located on West Lake Avenue North in Seattle and has everything you need to live a comfortable yet relaxed life. There are beautiful views looking over Lake Union in downtown Seattle and plenty of room for family and friends. Ginger has a fully functional open-plan living, dining, and kitchen area, and an upper deck for even more entertaining space. There's also a double-sized bedroom with a wardrobe, a loft with another bed, a contemporary bathroom, and a surprising amount of space given what it looks like from the outside. To be honest, looking at the pictures alone, it's hard to believe it's actually a boat. The 55-foot houseboat is a real head-turner. But if you're not yet ready to purchase it, you can always rent it and see if it's your thing first. Number 9. Cottage at Land's Edge. Don't let that $845,000 burn a hole in your pocket any longer. Use it to purchase this innovative 900 square foot floating home under the Aurora Bridge in a tree-lined corner of Lake Union Dock. Known as Cottage at Land's Edge, there's something truly quite special about this floating house. The bright blue exterior screams home, while the white trim, wraparound deck, and French doors add much needed character. The interior has just as much pull. There's an open-plan living and kitchen area with exposed ceiling beams and a cute little wood stove for warmth. One side of the home faces land, while the other faces the water. You can dramatically change your view simply by moving out of one room and into another. This home also has a bedroom and utility room and an upstairs den with a deck. But there's a slight catch. Alongside paying $845,000 for the house, you would also need to pay $390 a month for homeowners' dues because of its positioning on a cooperatively owned dock. To be honest though, it's well worth it. Just look at those magnificent views. Number 8. Le Caroc. The tiny home revolution is well and truly upon us. People are swapping their mansions for little houses they can pull around on trailers, and I'm totally on board. But what is also becoming quite popular are tiny houseboats. You can avoid having neighbors, and you can get to drop a line and start fishing at a moment's notice. Could it get any better? Actually, it can. Le Caroc is an 8.5 foot by 26 foot boat and floating house that's all about taking care of the environment. It operates on a 265 watt solar panel, which charges the two 6-volt batteries used to run the refrigerator and lighting. The boat also features marine grade aluminum, magnesium alloy tubes, and a whole lot of attitude. Le Caroc is available to purchase for $61,000 as a fishing series or holiday series boat. It comes with a kitchen, bathroom, bistro table, and multi-purpose space for everyone to relax and sleep in. It's easy to pull on a trailer to the water and comfortably caters to individuals or families. Invest in one of these and there will be no more uncomfortable tent holidays for you. Number 7. Turnip Houseboat. If you happen to be meandering down Westlake Avenue near downtown Seattle, then you'll probably spot turnip a mile away. And we don't mean the root vegetable, we mean the little houseboat with a red underbelly and a unique style that sets it apart from many other houseboats around it. Turnip is a one-bedroom house on the water with 354 square feet to make it your own. The best part? You could actually own this charming little abode for $190,000. Turnip is docked off Lake Union and is definitely one of a kind. The boat screams 80s style and has strong wood themes throughout, light bamboo flooring, and vibrant circular portals that connect each space in the houseboat. There's a separate sleeping area, a guest bed in the living room, and a luxurious bathroom with a tub to soak in. Even the kitchen is something special, as even though it's relatively small, it has lovely stainless steel appliances and a full-sized refrigerator for all your freshly caught seafood. The cherry on top, and we literally mean on top, is the rooftop deck. Wander up here with your cold beverage and enjoy views over the harbor. Doesn't get much better than that. Number 6. Nautilus Houseboat. Vacations around Europe can be expensive, especially if you're staying in different hotels every night for weeks on end. And if you take these vacations often enough, it just doesn't seem right to have to shell out so much money. So what if you could take as many European holidays as you wanted and only pay for accommodation once? That is exactly what the Nautilus Houseboat offers. The company, Nautilus Houseboats, is owned and managed by Andreas Hoffman. Andreas took his architectural ideas to the Boat and Fun Trade Fair in Berlin in 2012 and scooped up 2 awards. When you see one of his designs, the Nautilus, you come to understand why. This beautiful house on the water is registered as a recreational craft. As a result, you can navigate almost all waterways on it in Europe. It comes with a foldable gangway, convertible roof system, and even a foldable cabin if you wish. But those aren't even the best parts. There's at least 42 square meters of space for up to 8 adults and 2 children, with the flexibility to extend it up to 86 square meters, so you can truly have a holiday to remember. It's modern, entirely functional, and is definitely an upgrade from your average hotel room. Number 5. V-Series Bravada Atlas. The Bravada Atlas V-Series houseboat takes luxury yacht to a whole new level. If you thought the average cruise ship was fancy, you haven't seen anything yet. This luxury yacht, starting at $499,000, is essentially a mansion on the water. It can be made up to 75 feet long and 22 feet wide and comes with 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 cabins, and 1 helm. So you can have as many friends and family on board as you wish. But there's nothing stock standard about this houseboat at all. It has a fire pit with custom seating, a water slide on the 2nd level, and even a sun deck with day beds. If you get tired of looking at sea views, you can retreat inside and sit in front of one of the 10 flat screen TVs. There's even a Bose sound system, satellite TV, and 360-degree surround vision. A bespoke exterior, quartz countertops, and custom cabinetry throughout complete the look.
So it's 3 times as strong as a wood-built wall, which can carry the load.
Once you step foot on this V-Series watercraft and feel the grumble of the twin 350 V8 Mercruiser engines underneath, you'll likely never want to leave. Number 4. Status Luxury Houseboats. Many people head to the water for vacations and over long weekends. They spend hours fishing and relaxing, then have to retreat to land for an uncomfortable night's sleep in a local motel unit. Those days could be over if you purchased a Status Luxury houseboat. Worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, these houseboats are designed with luxury and comfort in mind. Status Luxury houseboats produce 6 different houseboats to suit your unique needs, and all are exceptionally beautiful. Apers, for example, is one of the company's signature builds of 2019. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 2 living areas, not to mention a large kitchen and an upper deck for relaxing. This houseboat was well and truly made for family. The cutting-edge design of another houseboat, Oasis, will surely lure in the punters. It has 4 bedrooms, multiple zones, and a striking exterior that makes people think of celebrities in their local waters. But out of the entire range, Legends of the Lake is Status Luxury Houseboat's most distinctive build. It has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and plenty of space for cocktails and dinner parties. You better start saving your pennies. Number 3. The Prestige. If you've been toying with the idea of buying a floating house, but you're just not quite sure if it's for you, then you could always rent one to see if you like it. More specifically, you could rent any of the Prestige houseboats in Srinagar, India. There are a few different houseboats up for rent on TripAdvisor, and all are located on Lake Nagin, a beautiful and peaceful lake. All of the houseboats have 2 to 4 bedrooms with attached bathrooms. There are also dressing rooms, living rooms, and dining rooms, all fully furnished. Aside from the functional layout, the exquisite styling is also bound to capture your attention. They are all made of cedar wood, which has remained in excellent condition even after over a century in the water. Relax on the sun deck on the roof, sunbathe on the veranda, or watch the kingfishers dine on the fish below. The peace, quiet, and serenity of this area is one reason why you should pay a visit, but the houseboats on the lake are undoubtedly the biggest draw card. Number 2. The Floating Mansion. After seeing this floating mansion for sale online, you'll surely be buying a lottery ticket. With a price tag of $5.5 million, you just know it's gonna be a luxury houseboat that you'll want to own. The 75-foot-long yacht is moored in Miami and stands out from the crowd in so many ways. You can cruise around in the ocean in it, or you can use the legs to elevate it out of the water and simply use it as a houseboat. The options are endless. It's entirely solar-powered, has a rainwater collection and purifying system, and you can live entirely off the grid. Those are some pretty desirable features, but there's more to this yacht than meets the eye. It has a whopping 4,350 square feet of outdoor and indoor space. There are also 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms for all your friends and family. Want to take a jet ski with you? No problem. There's an elevator for that. 2 Miami-based French engineers, Nicolas Derouin and Arnaud Luguet, built the houseboat called Our Cup in 2019. By 2020, it was up for sale and ready for its new owner. Number 1. Sailing Yacht A. Wow, just wow. If you've got several $1,000,000 to spare, then you may just find yourself looking at Sailing Yacht A, which is a yacht that has well and truly pushed the boundaries of engineering. This magnificent super yacht is close to 143 meters long and weighs around 12,600 tons. She's unlike any house on the water you would have ever seen. The company that created her, Nabiskrug, said she is one of the world's most advanced super yachts. She has a hybrid diesel-electric propulsion system, an underwater observation pod, and state-of-the-art navigation systems. You'll also notice the 3 massive yachts. The main mast towers are a crazy 100 meters above the waterline. It's like they took design aspects of ships built centuries ago and gave them a new, modern twist. It's truly an exciting age we live in. The super yacht was ordered in 2004, built in Kiel, and took around 4 years to bring to life. Rumor has it that whoever purchased this astounding yacht paid $300 million for it. To be honest, even though we can't see inside, it looks like it would be worth every penny. Having neighbors can be frustrating at times, especially when they have parties, park their car outside your house, or do other frustrating things. Would you give up your land home for a floating one? I think I would. Which one of these homes would you pick? Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on screen right now. See you next time.